Let's look at the layout of the RealCAD screen, usually referred to as the interface. At the top of the screen is the title bar. This shows the name of the software, RealCAD, CAD for Windows, followed by the name of the drawing, in this case Interface. The .CAD extension is automatically added by RealCAD. WP Top stands for Workplane Top. The following abbreviations show the current color, 2, the current layer, 4, the current line style, 0, and the current line weight, which is 0.1. Directly below the title bar is the menu bar, which contains all the drop-down menus and flyouts, just like any other Windows-based program. Below the menu bar are the toolbars. The left-hand one is the main toolbar and contains the icon commands for inserting and editing entities. The word entities means all the lines, arcs, circles, text, dimensions, figures, etc. that make up a RealCAD drawing. These icons perform what are called the primary operations. Notice that if you pause your cursor over an icon without clicking, some words appear that describe what the icon does. These are called Tooltips. The center toolbar is known as the Interrupt toolbar and contains icon commands that allow the primary operations from the main toolbar to be interrupted so that additional functions such as zooming are made available to make the primary operations easier to perform. As you can see, both the main and interrupt toolbars have 2 rows of icons. Selecting an icon in the top row shows its corresponding options in the bottom row. To the right of the interrupt toolbar is the coordinates bar. This contains fields in which you can enter distances, angles or coordinates from the keyboard as input to commands. You can also lock distances and angles to assist in inserting and editing the entities by clicking on the padlock symbols. Green is unlocked, red is locked. Below the coordinates bar is the prompt bar. This is the most important area on the screen for beginners. It tells you what input is expected from you next. You should keep one eye on the prompt at all times. In the tutorials, the prompt will often be referred to. When it is, you need to look at this part of the screen. The large area below the toolbars is the drawing window. This is where you create your drawing. It currently has a black background, but this can be changed to any color that suits you. Multiple drawing windows can be opened, and each displays a nominated view of your drawing. The title bar of each view displays the name of the view, the zoom scale, which is how much the display of the drawing has had to be adjusted to fit into the drawing window, and the plot scale, which is the scale the drawing will be printed on paper. The windows can be moved and resized as required using normal Windows techniques. The symbol in the bottom left-hand corner of the drawing window, with arrows pointing up and to the right, is known as the Workplane. The arrows indicate the positive X and Y directions. Where X and Y meet is known as absolute zero or the origin, and is often a good place to start a drawing. Multiple workplanes can be created, and they make drawing much easier, especially in 3D. The small plus that moves in the drawing window when you move your mouse is known as the crosshair cursor, or just crosshair. It's used to locate positions on the drawing and to select already drawn entities. At the bottom of the screen are 3 more toolbars. The left-hand one is called the Style bar. This is where you set and change the basic attributes of entities, which are their color, their layer, their line style, and their line weight. You can set these attributes individually or group them together as a style set. The current combination of attributes is displayed visually to the right of the style set here. You can also set the attributes to match those of an existing entity using the clone tool. The small toolbar to the right of the style bar is called the Quick toolbar. It provides quick access to some commonly used commands: delete, repaint, undo, redo, and the grid options. The last toolbar is the click status. This provides some useful feedback on how you just clicked with the mouse and if it was successful. That completes this tutorial.